Good morning, y'all. Welcome. Hey, guys. Today, the focus is going to be getting the insulation on the ceilings. I've spent all morning organizing the place. I've got my new pneumatic stapler because using the manual kind all day long gets a little old. All my tools are in the corner. But the best part is we have these lofts. So I don't have to put the ladder directly underneath that. So it's a safe place for tools and insulation and stuff to go. Also, if you look outside, you can see, and see if I can get it to, there you go. I've got all the insulation for the walls. So if I happen to get the ceilings done pretty quickly, then I can go ahead and do the walls. You guys are probably feeling like you're time traveling because the electrical's not done yet. I'll be doing that pretty much right after the ceiling and filming that for the electrical video. So yeah, anyway, just kind of doing what I can here. So excited about this. Once the ceiling and the walls are insulated, then we can throw up some sheetrock and make this place look like a place. And that's gonna be really nice. Yeah, see you guys in a little while. All right, guys, just a quick update. It is 1 hour later. I decided to stop and get a little bit of water. And that is what I've gotten done. Now, those pieces back there, fortunately I foresaw this, but they're 24-inch gaps, whereas the wall below it is 16-inch normal wall gaps. So fortunately I foresaw that and got enough material, but that was kind of weird. And the fact that the studs are normally like this, but those up there are turned over like this, means that I'm not sure if sheetrock will actually be able to nail into that. I might have to use plywood up there, which right now plywood's expensive, so I might think of a different way to do that. But anyway, wanted to mention something funny. It doesn't look like a lot of progress after 1 hour, does it? But when cutting those pieces, you know, you measure the one side and then you measure the other, you draw the line and then you cut it, right? And then I figured, okay, well, I'll just do the next side by just cutting the next piece because it's got the same angle straight. But when you do that, you end up cutting one with the exact same angle. It's not reversed like this one. So I cut this one and it will end up being that one right there on the left, just like the one over there. And you can see those pieces are up there. And it happened to me 4 times. I kept thinking, okay, this will work right? So I cut this one thinking, well, actually I knew that it would be reversed because I needed it to be reversed. But like for this one, the little one, it's like 31 inches on the top and 4 inches on the bottom. And I cut it thinking, okay, I'll just cut it and it'll work over here. But no, it was the same piece. And so I have to use that piece, the one that I cut over there. It's crazy. And then same thing. So although it may look like not a lot of progress has been made, all those pieces needed to be cut special. And now all those pieces are cut for over here as well, which is great, but it just makes it look like I haven't done much. And now all the rest of these pieces are just gonna be flat cuts. I won't have to do anything special, just install and then measure and cut, put the next piece over, install, you know, blah, 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 all the way across. So I suspect I'll probably be done with this in another hour and a half. That's my prediction. And there you have it, guys. The entire thing done in the amount of time that I expected it to be done. I actually, I had a problem. I kept, my staple gun kept not shooting nothing. And I figured it out, actually. I have an extension cord running from the RV over to here. And I didn't realize this, but it actually blew the breaker whenever it was filling up the last time. So the whole, almost the entire, I think it was like the last 2 or 3 pieces were left when I was finally out of air and I couldn't get enough pressure to get the staple to actually come out. So this whole thing, all, you know, 280 plus square feet was done with a single tank of air not filling itself up. I kept wondering, it's like, dang, this thing hasn't filled up in a while. But yeah, so that is the entire ceiling done, including the cavities. Now all we have left are the walls. Now, the best part about that is these are standard size walls and the same standard width. So the insulation that I actually have should just fit in there. I won't have to cut them, except obviously like underneath the windows and in the more narrow gaps, like back there in the corner. But I just remembered I need to finish the electrical, which you guys have already seen in a video. And I also need to add some deadwood. I guess I could add deadwood after insulating, but that would be kind of difficult. I gotta add dead wood because the way they built this, let me show you. So this corner here, this board here is perfect for sheetrock to go across like so. But there's nothing for, you know, the sheet that's gonna be laying across here to nail to in the corner. So I have to add some wood right here, build it out. That way there's something to nail to. And I have to do that in all 4 corners. And I do have some 2x4s, but they're terrible. So I might go buy some just because they won't be terrible. And I only need 4, so that would be like $30 to fix the problem. So I may finish insulating another day so I can go get cleaned up and eat, go to town, get some stuff. Oh, also, check this out. I have an entire pack of this stuff that I didn't open, so I get to go return that, which is awesome. I overestimated, I guess, which is good, because that means I could return it, get a little money back, that'll pay for lunch. So yeah, I'll be back with you guys tomorrow. Hey y'all, it's the next day, and I have just done a full day's work, actually, 3-4 hours. I mean, that's a decent amount of time, right? But yeah, insulated the walls of the entire shed. Yeah, I way overbought on insulation. I ended up buying 6 packs and I only used 3. So if you look outside, if I can get it to focus, you can see the 3 extras over there. And I actually had some additional R19 for the floor that I ended up using for the walls. I only needed like 2 extra pieces to save opening one of them. I pride myself in being very efficient with my material, and I'm very happy with how it turned out. So now, the things that need to be done. So first of all, I did forget one spot. If you look right up here, yeah, there we go. See that? So now I've got a space that needs to be insulated. But besides that, the only thing that needs to be done, and I guess I'll show you the electrical too, just so that you can see. This is the way I decided to do it. So I've actually got 3 separate pieces of insulation. So like whenever if I need to access just the panel, I can just take that one piece off. And I've got another one behind where all the wires go through the wall. And then a bottom piece, which shouldn't ever have to come out. And yeah, it's all covered up nice and pretty. I'm actually going to put plywood right there. Everything else will either be sheetrock or paneling, which I haven't decided if I'm going to get paneling or not. Paneling would be easier. It's just more expensive. So you just got to decide. And also, if you're going to do sheetrock or gypsum board, it's gonna crack in a building that doesn't have a concrete foundation. This one's got a wood foundation. So I'm tempted to not do that just because I don't want the cracks. Your thoughts in the comments. But yeah, so this is all done. The only thing that needs to be done now is if you look up in the corner, I need dead wood up along the entire top because the wall is flush with itself. So I'll probably just go buy a few boards and you know, nail in strategic places all along the top and the edge there. And then also there needs to be a, you know what, let me flip the camera here. So this space here, I just dropped my glasses. Oh my gosh. That's all right. They're for protection. So the paneling of the sheetrock or whatever is going to come up to here and go across. And I could do something on the ceiling, right? And so that'll seal this up from the bottom. But let me see if I can, yeah, I can show you, climb up and show you guys what I'm talking about here. So the wall siding is going to come to here, and this gap is actually pretty thick. It's thicker than the what am I trying to say? Thicker than the I can't think. The siding, whatever siding we decide to use. I just realized something. I have an easy way to do this. Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll put the siding here and then place like a 1x4 or like a small strip. That way it seals in all this stuff, because that's what I'm worried about, is that I'm going to have a hole up here, and then when the AC runs or wind blows or whatever, I'm going to have fiberglass blowing into my room, and I'd rather not have that. Also, I guess while I'm up here, I'm going to climb this thing while filming, and it's scary. Ugh. See this? Look at that. So to explain, the siding will be right here, and it'll go all the way to the corner, right? But as you can see, there won't be anywhere for it to nail to. This siding will sit flat all the way up, and there's nothing else there. So I'm gonna have to get some boards, probably just, you know, big 12-inch or so, boom, boom on each corner, you know, all the way down to block it up. That way the ceiling, siding, whatever it ends up being, can to have a place. So yeah, I know that there has been a lot of progress in a short amount of time, and that's because some things were tedious and needed a lot of time, and some things are just, you know, get it done. And right now, that's what that is. Insulation is just getting it, and siding too. Siding will just be get it done. In fact, I might even go to the hardware store today, like now, and get some. We shall see. Anyway, that's all for me for today. Short video, but just an update on the progress. Looking good, ain't it? Yeah, it actually feels like a building now because there's not a huge echo. There's actually no echo, which is really nice. Unfortunately, once I get siding, there will be a flat surface and it will echo again, so I'll have to do some soundproofing for filming. So that is a whole nother journey. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all next time whenever I'm doing. Probably just go ahead and go straight into the siding.